Hi guys, welcome back. I was going to pull one from the Light Seers deck, one from the Animal Oracle, one from the Crystalery, and then and then some of mindfulness, and then some of my cards, and that's where I was going to leave it. So, what do you need to know today? Alright, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You see how he's walking along, and it seems like he's planting these pentacles. So you're like growing your wealth, you're spreading your wealth. Um, so yeah, you love that. So yeah, you're just walking in faith and spreading the wealth. So I love that. And definitely you're just like working on your goals and getting stuff in. Okay, so I love that. One from the Animal Oracle. I guess we'll go with that one since you're propped out. Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from a busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. You are always loved. Each and every day. All right. One from the Animal Oracle. You are the foundation. Howlite. Okay, look at the beauty in this piece. And then not only that, just the phrase alone gives you a lot. You are the foundation. So like, come back to yourself. Come back to your own knowing. It goes with that card too. Like, come back to your own knowing, and just like be your own foundation. And that's Howlite. I hope I'm saying that right. But I will read the book because it's always such a better. Soft is not the word used soft is not a word usually used to describe a stone, but it suits Howlite just right. Shh, she whispers to your monkey mind. Come back to your center. Sit in stillness. It's not that Howlite wants you to curl back up into bed with a cup of chamomile tea and call your day done. Quite the opposite. Howlite knows that your projects and adventures, your conversations and relationships will slide into flow and synchronicity when you yourself become unruffled. You are the foundation. Come from your center, undistracted by excess aggravation and random irritations. This is where your power lies. There's a still point within you. Howlite advises, allow yourself to sink into it. Definitely. And we get lost in the world, and then how often do you have to take time to sit with just yourself? One of the things I watched when I got off drugs was this thing, and he said, it's actualize.org, but he said, and it's called The Root of All Addictions was the video, and he says in it, if you can sit with yourself for 30 minutes alone, and at the time I was on drugs, I was like, oh, I can do this, and then, you know what I mean, without moving or doing anything, you can just sit there by yourself for 30 minutes alone, then you can get rid of any addiction. I was like, oh, I can do that. I could not do that. It took many years after quitting drugs to actually learn to sit with myself. It took lots of breath work, and I'm still learning to sit with myself. I still have that ego that creeps up sometimes that wants to be like, no, let's skip yoga today. Let's skip meditation. Let's skip this. And I have to be like, no, we're gonna do it. So yeah, sit with yourself, or sink into that your own knowing, man, because you got it. You be knowing. And sometimes the world tricks us into thinking we don't know, but we be knowing. Everything you need is in here. Your heart is wiser than anything, man. So if you got a closed heart, you're closing off your wisdom. That's why it's important to be with your heart, man. Sink into it. Okay, mindful shadow boxing. Well, that sounds fun. Go box the shadow. Be a crackhead. Just kidding. For hundreds of years, martial artists and boxers have used shadow boxing to hone in the technique and prepare for combat. However, you don't have to be a fighter to box with your shadow. Take 10 minutes out of your day to fight your shadow. Make sure to keep your breathing steady and focus purely on fighting your shadow. Feel the movement of your arms and legs when you punch or kick. Feel the power and pressure of your body. Paired with simple footwork and steady breathing, shadow boxes become an excellent vehicle for mindful exercise. I really love that. And that could go like shadow work wise, you know. I mean too, like it could go. It's a duality, I guess. You could do like either. You could be boxing your demons. All right. Okay, some of my cards, and that's where I'm gonna leave it, guys. And I'm setting the intention that this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you. Okay, I think that might be all she has to say. Love who you are becoming. It's magnificent. I was trying to say something gender neutral. Create something. Hashtag let your inner child out to play. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Grounded to love. Hashtag the highest vibration. Get your ugly cry on. Whatever you gotta do. There's videos on YouTube. Say I need to cry. Whatever it is, you gotta release it, man. It can't be trapped in you, or it's gonna like get on other people. You know what I mean? It's you and your partner against the problem. Hashtag teamwork makes the dream work. Don't be scared to grow. They will grow with you. Hashtag grow in love. This could go for friendships as well. You know what I mean? Because for me, I tend to lose people anytime I grow because they're just not, you know, I tend to lose people. So work with sigils. Hashtag protection. Because I'm a grower, yo. Because I'll just keep growing. I don't really wait for people no more. Change is the only constant. Yeah, most definitely. Use your imagination for good, yo. Hashtag magic. Be chasing those negative thoughts with 3 positive thoughts. This is how you change those neural pathways. You know, they can't manipulate you. Hashtag it makes them crazy. Yeah, that's how you know, because they be going crazy if they can't. They can't use you or manipulate you, or yeah, they don't make those manipulators freaking mad. They are committed to a lower vibration, y'all, on different wavelengths. They no understand you, and that's okay. Part of the journey, man. Part of the journey, and we all go through it. You remember when you didn't understand what, like, I don't know. I remember being there, where I was like, these people are freaking crazy. Like, I was not for doing breathwork, yoga, any of that kind of stuff. I thought, I was like, oh, I'm still skinny, but I was like, I don't have to do that. I am beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I have a beautiful body. I don't have to work out. But it's good for you. It's so good for you to, like, and it moves stagnant energy out of your body. Like, I don't know. I used to be freaking completely shadow. You are on the hero's journey. Go easy on yourself. Definitely. It's really hard when you're committed to growth, because actually it's not hard. I take that back. Words of magic. But when you're committed to growth, some people aren't willing to grow with you, and that is a hard realization. But that doesn't mean you should stop growing, you know. And the hero's journey, it's a hero's journey because not many people are willing to do it. That's why they call it the hero's journey, because not many people are willing to heal, because healing is dealing with all the stuff from your past. It's pulling it up from the roots, and it's dealing with it, man. And that's not easy. Rise in love. Hashtag fly high. Definitely. You can always choose love. You can always find a loving, compassionate way to approach anything, even if people are coming at you with the most angriest things, you know. And that's how you know that your love be irritating their demons, because they choose the opposite of love. But how can you be of service today? Hashtag put love into the world. How can you do that? How can you make a difference for someone today, you know? All right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm setting the intention that this will reach whoever it needs to reach. And I'm super duper grateful for each and every one of you that watches my random weirdness.